Hi, it's ISO iPod. So today I'm going to be showing you how I cut my hair and also how I style it. I'm not a professional, obviously. I'm 16 in my bathroom, but I have been cutting my hair since I was 12. So I kind of know what I'm doing. I would like to think that I know what I'm doing. The materials. I use 2 trash bags, one on the floor and one on my sink, because I have my mirror here. I use that, you know, and so then I put a trash bag over the sink so I can just pick up the hair. I also use hair cutting scissors, a few like clips and rubber bands and such, an eyebrow razor, water, a hairbrush, and like a sectioning comb, or you can just use like a pencil or something, but I use this. Okay, I'm back. This is the setup. Okay, so this is the hair 360 from before. The last time I cut it was like 3-ish months ago. Sorry if you can hear the trash bag under my feet. It's gonna be like that, I'm sorry.
Brother,
Obviously this is unstyled because I'm gonna be cutting it, so there's no point in styling it. The first step though is to wet it. So I have my hair spray bottle. I'm gonna brush it all out. By the way, this is not a tutorial. I'm simply just showing you what I'm doing. If you get in trouble for any of the shit that I'm showing you, it wasn't me. Also, it might be helpful to have like a mirror set up behind you so you can look at the back of your head. I don't have a mirror that big, and I have no way of putting one on my wall. And also, I don't care that much about what the back of my head looks like. But if you really do care, you should get one. That would be helpful. Obviously, I've cut my hair into bangs before, so it already kind of has layers. But I feel like you could do this without it already being cut, you know? So I'm just gonna take my comb and I go from like right in front of my ear. Right? Like that. I don't know if you can see that. Right in front of my ear. And then I go up and around just like that. And down in front of my other ear. And so that's my whole bang section. As you can see, it's very grown out. But last time I cut this way too short, so I'm very glad that it's grown out again. But we're just gonna take the rest of my hair and tie it up because I'm not messing with it right now. I'm doing my bangs first. You wanna check your parting, make sure it's the way you want. So now I look fucking crazy. I take my hair and I split it into sections. So the first ones are like these side parts. I do that separately, but I blend it into the front part. But also, I do sections across like this. So it's just like a tiny bit of hair that you start with. You can see my fuck ass hairline. Ignore that. So now, we're actually gonna start cutting. Now you can kind of already see the shape that I'm doing, but what you're gonna do is go like right at your temples, go down and bring that piece. If you want it to go this way, you're gonna bring it to the opposite side that you want your bangs to go, okay? That's very important. Don't do it on the same side that you want them to go. It'll look like shit. So you're just gonna take it, go like that, to the opposite side that you're gonna cut straight up and down. Now I'm doing a little bit at a time. You can always cut off more hair. You cannot put more back on. So now, when you bring it back to the other side, it'll be at that angle that you want. So now I'm just taking out another section. So I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna bring it to the opposite side that I want my bangs. like so. And you're gonna take your hair, comb it out. Make sure to comb it while you're doing this, just so you get like, you don't have any bumps. And you're gonna take it. And then what you can do to make it look more natural is cut vertically. Be careful about cutting your fingers, it really hurts if you do. Now we have all hair shorter. Okay, now for the last section, you gotta go even shorter. This one I like to keep pretty thin. I like the middle one to be the biggest section, but obviously you can do more sections or less sections. We have this section here that I like to do separately. So I'm just gonna take that to the side, see if I can do this. So this is like, it all goes like that. That's how I like to do it. So I'm just gonna, I like to take another section, like in the middle, split it in half. So if this section is the one in front of my ears, I like this to be way longer than the rest. So I'm gonna take that and tuck it behind my ear. And then I take this and I go to the opposite side that I want it to go till you see a pattern. And you cut. Perfect. Now this goes like that. And this piece will blend into this piece. So I don't think I really need to cut this piece. I'm just gonna like trim it a little bit so it blends better, because the last time I cut it too short. So to blend it, I just kind of, you just make very tiny cuts like that. A little better when it's styled, but that's basically how it looks. Now I like to take a section here, and instead of flattening it like this, I flatten it this way, and I cut it. Get that like curve, you know? Now for this side, I'm just gonna blend it into my bangs. It's kind of like, you know, already doing that thing, but like, I just like to. I'm gonna take another section in the half like I did the other side, and I'm just gonna make this a little shorter. I'm gonna take this and put it, I'm gonna look a little crazy in the next section of the video. You're gonna have to ignore that. I take my hair and I just put it in a ponytail. This next section, I could definitely do a lot better. Like, I don't know what I'm doing at all. So just take what I'm doing with a grain of salt. This is the way I do it. I've been doing it for years. So I'm gonna take this section and put it in a clip so that I can put the bottom in a ponytail. I like a lot of layers in my hair, and I like the top layers to be very short, not like shaved, but like that long, you know? So this is what the eyebrow razor is for. You could also use like a normal razor, but I like to use an eyebrow razor. It's a lot easier. I put it as far forward as I can get it. And so some hair is falling down, obviously. That's fine. I don't care. You're just gonna cut it straight across like that, and you go little by little. I know how much I usually cut off, so that's why I'm cutting off a lot, but definitely go little by little. Beautiful. Let's see all the layers. Right now I'm gonna let down this section because we're just gonna, basically what I do is just go wild. I'll just hack at it, okay? Like, not hack at it, okay? I have a method to the madness, but essentially, I'm just taking my first sections I feel like look too long. Like this is too long. It looks weird. You see that? I want it to go like, you know, like, so So it's mostly like these parts right here that I cut the most. So I'm just gonna take the section that you want to cut, and you do that same motion. Now obviously I cannot see the back of my head, but I do know that this back section here, I hate it when it gets long and goes like that and like touches the back of my neck. I hate it. I cannot stand it. So what I do personally, I don't know if you want to do this or not, it's your choice. It's a bad idea. Okay? I don't know what I'm doing. Like, I don't give a fuck. I hate it on the back of my neck, so I'm gonna cut it off. I'm gonna try to show you because I do this with no eyes anyway. This is what I'm cutting. This is how it looks. Unstyled. I'll give you the 360. Gotta go shower. Okay, so I'm out of my shower now, and here it is wet. I'm gonna show you how I style it now. So I have my blow dryer, my straightener, and I usually have heat protectant, but I can't find mine right now. I have a sneaky suspicion my sister took it. Whatever, it's not a big deal. You should use heat protectant though. Protect your hair, you don't want to fry it off, okay? Especially if it's dyed, it'll fade quicker. You can see my roots for sure, sorry about that. I don't have the money to dye it again right now, so. So I'm just gonna start by drying it. And you're gonna wanna go like this, and like, let me take off my glasses, and like push it downwards like this. And same with the back, you're gonna wanna push it forward and go like this. Use your brush, this, you know. So I'll show you me doing that, but it's gonna be loud, so. So now you saw that I was going like this and like pushing it up. So now it's all like textured and fluffy. So I'm gonna take my straightener. I'm gonna straighten this side piece. I should just basically put all of the hair into the straightener, and then it'll just go like that. And I hold it down to my face, even though it burns a little bit. And then I straighten these pieces here, just because they like to flip up, especially at this length. They like to like curl up. Just to counteract that, I straighten it a little bit. And then I'm gonna take some of these pieces and flip them up, just to give it some more texture. And I'm going like this, twisting my hand. So this is what it looks like all styled, and I'll give you a 360. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it was helpful to you to try and figure out how you want to do your own hair. It definitely is a lot of trial and error, so just keep that in mind. If it's your first time cutting emo hair, just be patient with yourself, because it took me 3 years of cutting my own hair to figure out how to do it like this. So I hope that I can probably speed up the process a little bit for you, because I did not have a tutorial like this to show me exactly how I want to do my hair. So I hope this is helpful. I keep it like this because I just like it like this. It looks a little bit more masculine to me. But obviously you could add extensions if you want. Do whatever you want to your hair. If you want more videos like this, give it a thumbs up to let me know that you liked it. If you didn't like it, I'm sorry. But yeah, let me know if this was helpful. I don't know what else to say. Oh, subscribe if you want to see the rest of my videos. I don't post very often, but if I do, it'll be fashion